So what I wanted to talk about, or just rattle on about, is the fact that I've always had ideas of, well, wouldn't it be interesting if you could invent such and this and that? And the real problem is that, especially in my family, nobody gives a shit. You think you come up with a brilliant idea and you try to mention it to anyone in my fucking family, at least if you're me, they would probably, a lot of things that I think of, that if somebody else thought of it, either one of them or some of their friends or some of their colleagues, ooh, isn't that a fascinating idea? But Adam thinks of it, it's boring, that's stupid, that'll never work. How are you gonna do that? You can't do that, you can design that. And the fact is, I can't design or produce just about anything that I think of, but I can think of things. I can think of things that other people don't. Now, the selfie stick thing, somebody obviously has already thought of. Let me try turning it a little bit. There we go. Yeah, somebody's already thought of the thing I'm doing now. I'm not claiming this is any kind of original or patentable invention, but it certainly is something I can use now that I have it without owing anybody royalties, because I'm just using the damn tripod. That's my own tripod. Nobody can come down and call the police and say, hey, he owes me royalties for using that. I have a patent of self. So what? It's my fucking tripod. I can hold it if I want. But I have other ideas. For instance, I just thought of it, and probably somebody else has thought of this already. But if they have, I haven't seen it. A germometer. I went out last Tuesday night, and today's Monday, for the last 5 days, I've been pretty well staying in bed, just sleeping and having headaches, taking aspirins and taking vitamin C for 5 days in a row with this just sleeping and headaches. Aspirins, vitamin C. Just trying to get over the germs that I was exposed to from being outside around hundreds of people on the street, and perhaps also a couple of people that I was talking to personally at the same table with. Now, it smells like gasoline out here. It really does. How about a smellometer? Now, that's been thought of too, but why don't we have cameras with smellometers? People have been thinking about that since before I was born. Wouldn't that be cool if you could smell? I mean, certainly there's no reason that they can't now, and I'm sure they already have. They just haven't succeeded in marketing the thing, but I'm sure the digital technology that they have that's making the cameras with the vision and the sound can also be applied to sensing all the things that smell in the air, and that they could reproduce that. They could create a little, like speakers that would broadcast the sounds that are recorded and the smells, broadcast the smells, like right now. So you could smell from your not speakers, but smell speakers. You could smell pretty much what it smells like here, and maybe even have a temperature thing, so you could feel you could feel the temperature of the air and the humidity of it. And that wouldn't be too hard, because if you've ever had like a humidifier,